Hey everyone, this is a collection video of my solo Beatles, so let's get on to it. So, first album that I have is Ram by Paul McCartney. I do not have the first solo McCartney album, and this is my first copy. I got this from Harvest Records, I think. It's on the original Apple label. Let me just turn this the other way. I got this for cheap enough that I think I picked it up. Here's the gatefold Ram. There's a lot of versions of Ram I still need to get. I still need to get the Ram Ram and Mono. I still need to get that, and I still need to get the archive. And yeah, here's another copy of Ram. I got this cheap, cheap copy of Ram. This is in better condition. I think it's in better condition, yeah. It is. Whoever had this kept it in good condition. Here's the Apple logo with the half apple on the B-side. And this came in a polyline paper sleeve. So whoever owned this kept it in great condition. Besides some tearing at the bottom of the record fell. At the bottom. But there's not enough that it will tear on me, so yeah, I got that cheap from Recyclable Records. I think it was the first or second time I found this. Just trying to go in order. My one copy of Red Rose Speedway, and I'm gonna acknowledge that this and Wings Wildlife just got remastered into the that one isn't in good condition, so I don't want to show the inside, so that's why I'm not showing it. And plus for time, this is this isn't out of order. Wings, Band on the Run. I thought I had this in the wrong order. This is the archive edition. This has the poster, the two vinyls, so yeah. Here's a copy of Wings, Venus and Mars. So yeah, that's my one copy. Here's my original copy from my dad's. I've played all the time. That's on the. This is on the original purple. I think it's purple capital label, and the Venus and Mars before that's on the red Columbia. This is the archive edition of Venus and Mars. This has both posters, one of the stickers because I took my Venus and Mars sticker out, and both posters, both vinyl, and one sticker. The bookmark sticker is still in there. So now my copy of Wings at the Speed of Sound. This has the original inner sleeve, but I'm going to show you the back before I do that. Here's the back of the record. Here's the inner sleeve. I still need to get the archive of this. I got the archive box set of this. If you want to see that, just go back in my videos. I think I have it in a playlist. I think I have it in my reviews playlist if you want to go there and watch it. I did a whole video just looking through it and pulling the inserts out. I'm still surprised that I got that. So yeah. And then I got a story of this. Me and my dad used to go to a record show called the Atlanta Records Show, and there used to be, no, that's for another story. I think I told you that story already. But my dad bought that for my birthday, and the Help soundtrack I showed in the Beatles vinyl collection. But he bought this. He bought himself a copy of this album too. This album has some great tracks like the reason why he bought two was because it was like a 15% off, and these were both cheap somehow. Something like that. But there's some great tracks on that album, like the hit Silly Love Songs, and other tracks as well. Here's the only vinyl that my dad had, besides the Venus and Mars, and some records that are coming up. I'll tell you which one's my dad's. This is Wings Over America. This is not in good condition. Not good enough, I'll show you, because the bottom, if you can't see, is teared. So it's easy to get to the records. There's no poster in here. And I want to get the archive version of that. Here's a copy of Wings Greatest. And this came out of my dad's collection. This does have a poster in the back. Not going to pull it out because everyone has seen it. So here's a record that I bought. Let me get it out of the sleeve. And I'm sorry for everyone that doesn't like the sound of these sleeves. This is I can't read it. Just give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Don't say goodnight, something like that. Something like that. I'm so sorry if I can't read it. If you don't know me, I'm visually impaired, so I can't read small letters, and sometimes I can't see writing. This is the Columbia record label, I think. Yeah. So yeah. So this is a 12-inch single, if you can't tell. So yeah. And I bought this at Recyclable Records, and it was in the original shrink wrap. But the shrink wrap was teared, like a big gash. I was gonna say dash, sorry. And it was just, it wasn't staying together. Like if you pulled it out with it in the shrink wrap, it was gonna fall off. So and it was like $2. Yeah, I'll pick that up for $2. So here's a copy of Wings, Back at the Egg. I hope they release this with the archives, because this is a great album. So next is McCartney 2, I think that was the last record with Wings, or the Wings lineup. So McCartney 2, and this does have the original stuff. Sorry this video is long. I'm not trying to make it long. Original gatefold. And it is in the original inner sleeve. But I have it upside. I have it like this so I won't put it in too much damage. On the original Columbia. So yeah. I've heard clips of this. Coming Up is a great song, and there's another good song on there. I need to get the archive of that. Here's Tug of War. This has some great songs on it. It does have the original, I think the original inner sleeve in there. What a great album. The Russian album. I got this from Recyclable Records. I got that and Tug of War together. Here's 1985. This is a 12-inch EP. So yeah. And I got New. And I went on the New tour. Or what does he call his tours? I can't remember. I just know it was on the New tour. That's what I think. I saw him in Atlanta on that tour, and my favorite songs off of that is Queenie Eye and New. Now for George Harrison, I only have the Bangladesh. You know what it is. If you don't know, you need to watch. I think it's Me, Mr. Mayo. I think he has a review on this box set. I mean this album. I have it in one of these, what is it called? These, open sleeves. It's not a, oh, it's not worth it. Sorry, but if you want to see this, this is, oh, I'm sorry, I have some history, I'm sorry. This was, made from, I think it's a series of nights, or so worth, that George Harrison and his friends recorded this album to a charity, and all the funds that went from this album, the DVD that came out, and the shows went to it or something like that. I'm not really confident that is actually what happened. I'm just trying to go off of memory. So, correct, not the other word, I'm sorry. This is the last album. This is Ringo. I found this at a thrift store for $1. Nice dollar find. So that was my Beatles solo collection. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And click the bell for all the notifications for my new videos. And peace, love, bye.